On the next topic, we'll talk a bit about housing, and I just want to highlight just some key achievements that come out of the Western Cape story. I mean, in 2009 to 2014, we issued 82,263 title deeds, and therefore, in fact, drastically reducing the backlog inherited by the ANC. I mean, the Western Cape Housing Demand Database, we've made sure that there increases transparencies and minimizes opportunities for corruption. We've made sure that 76% of the budget in the Western Cape is spent in poor communities. We've equally so made sure that the Western Cape has the highest access to water at 99.1%. It's got the highest access to flush toilets at 90.5%. I read the Mail and Guardian's report over the weekend that said Limpopo is at 37%. I mean that's not a good story. Electricity is at 93.4% in terms of access, and ultimately we've got the highest proportion of households receiving free basic services here in South Africa. I'm interested to know that how did the Western Cape arrive at a point where in fact all 13 departments are getting clean audits, and how do you arrive at that point? It seems Gauteng at the moment, the latest research says that Gauteng is now leading every other province in terms of corruption.
The first is a no-frills handbook, which really constrains provincial ministers' ability to enjoy the fruits of office at the taxpayer's expense. Restrictions on travel expenses and catering, and that's really started to demonstrate to the citizens of the Western Cape that we're a government that's serious about making their money go further. And then we passed a law in 2010 that prevents provincial employees from doing business with the state. So we've cut that link with a piece of provincial legislation, and I think it's something that you could pass relatively soon when you become Premier. What's important to note is also, relative to the other provinces, we provide bigger free basic allocations of those services than other provinces. So if you're indigent, if you have no means to pay, and you live in the Western Cape, you get more free water, more free electricity, and more free sanitation than any other province. So it is actually a good story, as you've said. And it's a pro-poor story. That 76% of the budget is spent in poor areas. It doesn't mean we don't have challenges in the Western Cape. It doesn't mean we don't have inequality, although the latest figures out from the World Bank show that Cape Town, out of the metros, actually has the lowest inequality. So I think that speaks to what we've managed to do in the city of Cape Town and in the province to connect the different communities in Cape Town. The Mayor of Cape Town has been very focused on rolling out an excellent public transport system that allows people in areas that are shut off from opportunity to access that opportunity. We're rolling out a very ambitious broadband network to allow people to access opportunity that way. So I think the ANC's narrative is just entirely wrong about the Western Cape, and actually our delivery record speaks for itself, and the presidency's own numbers shows that it's been a pro-poor government over the past 5 years.